Okay, it's a good thing I was muted because I was yawning through that whole thing mostly. It was supposed to be going, but that was a good yawn. Anyways, how y'all doing? Happy motherfucking Thursday. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good today. Hydrate. I will do a hydrate. Oh, actually, I'm almost out of water. They're dude, I'm melting, dude. Right when I went live, I literally ran downstairs and cranked up the house's AC. Yeah. It's not making that much. It went from being hot to at least nice and chill, not like cold, super cool or anything. Steaks and a bloomin' onion. You went to the Outback Steakhouse? Because Outback Steakhouse invented the bloomin' onion, and they're only the ones allowed to legally call it the bloomin' onion. So by a process of elimination, you went to Outback Steakhouse, didn't you? And that's some real Aussie grill. Even though it's a Aussie, it's an authentic Australian restaurant. An American interpretation of what Australians eat. I mean, I'm real Aussies eating them gators. Yeah, I knew it. I want to talk about stuff. Stuff that happened when we weren't streaming, and one of them is, I actually don't know. I really don't know what was going on. I'm gonna be real. I wasn't really keeping up with the internet. Oh yeah, the state of play that happened. Did y'all watch the state? I was gonna stream the state of play on the day it was gonna air, but then there was a part of me where I was just like, because I was like, okay, I could watch state of play and do a stream on it. Probably be like 15-20 minutes late if I rush what I'm doing right now. And then the other side of my brain's like, nah man, just handle what you're doing now, go home whatever, and like state of play's probably ass, or if it's good you could watch it on the just chatting stream you're gonna schedule. I'm like, I went with the route where I'll just wait to see, and if it's ass, we save the time and effort of having to stream it. And guess what, it was ass, right? You want your time back? Yep. There was like what I guess I wasn't well, I guess I was expecting that it was going to cause a little Twitter outbreak. Was a lot of people get mad about the new God of War because female lead. Oh, and then Jira was like, oh, gamers just don't want to play female leads. And then I'm like, you know, people play God of War because they want to play a testosterone, angry, riddled man. You know, it's like peak male testosterone anger. But no, oh, I didn't mean to zoom in there. But no. You know what's the opposite of peak male testosterone rage? Motherfucking being a wham it. You just don't care about God of War anymore. Honestly, that's just I actually never saw the trailer. I just know that the new lead is just a dead wife. Unless if she can, because okay, if it's technically back in the original, like a trilogy or like a prequel or like a spin-off of the original trilogy, then it better be as high action, as angry as it is, because like the whole point of the new God of War is that he's no longer in Greece and he's in ancient Norse and he has to be trying to be a dad. Premise is cool, is it? Okay, I have literally not seen, I've literally just heard everyone on Twitter and on my Discords just saying, oh yeah, this shit's ass, don't bother, no Bloodborne anyways. So I'm like, okay, no Bloodborne, don't care. I drive is full of different gods. Oh, okay. Oh, that's at least interesting. There's a Mongolian God of War. Now that's awesome. Well, here's the thing, a lot of historical cultures have their own version of that is a God of War. So, you know, they technically have infinite possible sources to farm that. Ace Combat 8. Oh, new Ace Combat. You know, I want to play Ace Combat on stream, but just never got around to doing it. It's just one of those games. Until Dawn 2, really? Did people really care about Until Dawn that much? I feel like Until Dawn was like for. Well, I guess it worked for YouTubers. I guess. Over second for armor. I was going to say armor core, man. I was like, oh, no armor core. Ace Combat's good though. If you like mecha style, like storytelling, but with planes, play Ace Combat. They almost got me. Yeah, so far though, not much sequels to any games. I mean, I like Ace Combat, but I'm not as big into it as other people are because I still just prefer mechs. Oh, I'm not sure if you guys watched the state of play through the Twitch side, but on the Twitch side, I heard it was some spam on the YouTube side too, but on the Twitch side of the chat, especially when the marathon part came on, oh boy, were people screaming for a Destiny 3. Like they were spamming it through the entire stream, and then the moment marathon had its special little place, everyone was just like, "Fuck you, marathon, you! Boo! I want Destiny 3." And the whole like Destiny 3 email was all. I think it was owned by Destiny 3 creator Aztec Cross, none other than him, who's also been very vocal about how he would gladly let Marathon be murdered and shot in the back of the head if it meant we got another Destiny update or Destiny 3. And I'm kind of with him on that side. As someone who actually played Marathon on release week and determined it was probably the most mid game ever, yeah, we really won't lose anything if Marathon ceased to exist, really. The only thing it does unique is the extraction shooter. It has that Budgie style shooter mechanics and feel. But like, do you really want to play Destiny / Halo feeling shooter with fucking extraction, you know, with the extraction shooter premise? Most people don't really. But yeah, so that was the other big thing during the state of play. I can't believe the final update for Destiny is in 5 days. That shit's in 5 days. It's crazy. 5 fucking days. Not only that, the fucking Titans, motherfucking. I know I don't really talk about Destiny 2 updates, but goddamn, motherfucking Titan got the Thunderdome now for the fucking shield bubble. They're like, okay, you know, let's do something else with the shield. Instead, let's make it a Thunderdome that pulls everyone to the center, and they can't leave until you kill them all or you die. Oh, I could only imagine the chaos you could create with that shit in PvP. But don't worry. We'll do. I'll try. No, I'll try. I will on June 9th. I will literally go. I will literally do a bonus stream. I don't know what time. So I won't schedule it properly. Whenever I can, probably around whenever I can. But I will be playing Destiny 2 just for the end of the era, man. As someone who's been with Destiny 1 since Destiny 1 on release day back on the Xbox. Oh man, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna get nostalgia, Bond, sad, Red Wars forever lost media, Leviathan's forever missing. I don't know, man. It's gonna be. P6. Okay, so are the P6 leaked? Okay, I've heard about P6. P6. Sounds like I'm trying to say this. Persona 6 leaks. I haven't seen any image sources of the leaks, and when I try to search it, they're like non-existent. Like they've been Thanos snapped out of existence. So are they real? I can't even tell if they're real anymore. If they are real, why can't I find any more images of these supposed leaks? Yeah, so that has people believing they were real. Oh, so that's why I can't find anything about them. Okay. I guess also in the realm of Alice games, you know how Alice or Persona developers Alice usually likes to do like, oh, Persona 4, Persona 4 Gold, Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal, Mega 10 5, Mega 10 5 Vengeance. Yeah, they're doing it for Metaphor, so there's actually gonna, so we actually might get more Metaphor content. Yeah, it's called Metaphor Retold, so more Metaphor content. Yippee! Okay, don't call me a bum. That's rude. How rude. Let me date Hulkenberg, please. Come on, just do it. Come on, in this new version of Metaphor, just let us date the characters, the social links, please. But other than that, I think it's all other gaming news going on. What else is state of play now? It's nothing else, right? I don't really want to pull up the stream because I don't really care for it. That's about it. Okay. Yes, the good all out. Yeah, selling us a DLC that package as a separate game. Love it. Ooh, I love it. To be fair, that's how games were back in the day. Back before DLCs were a thing, if you wanted to update the game, you just had to sell it as a new version. Like DLCs and updates were like exclusively for like PC gaming for like the longest time, and then they're like, wait, we could do this for consoles. And now console games are just shamming you because there's no point in collecting physical discs anymore in console games because sometimes they just give you a fucking cardboard disc. Like, yeah, just download the game, loser. Haha, heck, Lamau. Oh, was that you like collecting physical media? Fuck you! Illustrated on the side, and I believe supposed. Okay, so there were okay. Actually, that doesn't even qualify as a DLC being sold as newest shiny version of the game. That's just the nature of it. That stuff falls that way. Excuse me, I am quite deodorless. I don't smell good nor bad. I smell like nothing. Yeah, see, you're the one of mole. I see that you're projecting. I smell like ramen seasoning. I didn't even eat noodles. Smell like BS. The fuck? What bullshit am I throwing your way, huh? Boost propaganda. Oh, thank God it's not boost propaganda. Woo! Yeah. Democracy and liberty. So if Summer Game Fest is tomorrow. Okay, so Summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest being tomorrow is also a thing. Do I want to watch it on stream though? Is it worth it? I don't know, because like I said, I don't really know what else they announce anymore. When is the Helldivers 40K collab? We don't know. It's assumed to be next week, or not next week, next month, or end of this month, alongside the presumed car / racing war bond. So a little further down the line. I thought there was like 5 weighted games in there, like Kingdom Hearts. I'm just like, sure. There's no way they're gonna announce any of those, especially on. I don't know. I really don't know what they can announce at Summer Game Fest, right? Kojima doesn't have a new game ready to show off yet. Sony already did their state of play, and Xbox is holding their cards to their chests. So cope love. Yeah. I also don't know what they can show on the Xbox showcase, because okay, Xbox showcase they can show more of the Halo CE remake, because why? That's okay. Nexus is gonna say they sold 2 mil. If Scarlet Nexus 2 gets announced at Summer Game Fest tomorrow, I will absolutely explode. Because Scarlet Nexus 2 is like the second game I ever streamed in my career, and I actually do enjoy that game. I actually love Scarlet Nexus. I enjoy its universe and its concept, and I'm so sad that we never got any. And not only that, if you guys remember, the end of the game really said like it's gonna take place on the moon, but we'll never know. It's been what, half a decade, a little over half a decade since Scarlet Nexus dropped. Damn. What else could they announce at Summer Game Fest? What does Ubisoft have? I don't think Ubisoft has anything. FromSoft usually announces their stuff with Sony, so that's already too late. Except for that one. Actually, wait, but for the possible Nintendo Direct, there is still that not Bloodborne Switch 2 game. They haven't showed anything. I hope at this Switch Direct that they show more of Three Houses, please. It's 30 years for Kingdom Hearts 3, and he's gonna make it 7 years of Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh, Coben, you'll take a share of this guy. What do the numbers mean? I don't know. I don't know what the numbers means. I did not care for the Kingdom Hearts franchise. You're gonna look Kingdom like what, a cat? Which actually wouldn't be too out of place in nature, because apparently bunnies and cats have very natural mutual beneficiality or whatever. Like they could like having them as house pets is much easier than you think it would be. It's Grinch sign Don's bunny. Grinch sign Don. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I just know that cats and bunnies just kind of get along together as house pets, better than a cat and a dog. Like, okay, now you're just spreading misinformation. Okay, rude. Do I look like a cat boy or a bunny boy? No, I'm a fucking demon. Right now, at least in this model, I'm a fucking demon. That's technically also a Succubus, because I did use a Succubus tail, but I suck at my job. There you go. Yeah, just because I have Succubus tail doesn't mean a character is a Succubus. All right, all right. Calm down. Not back to. Oh yeah, I guess not all of you have seen the 3. Yeah, you know, there is a. Where the fuck is the model? There it is. If you look, oh, you can see it. It's kind of hard to see the background, but you already see it wrapped around the left thigh. I have it wrapped around my left thigh. Got yeah. See, look, you got the D. Oh my lord, look at the back. I forgot to take off the coat. Yeah, see, you got the tail running all the way down. Very cool, all the way down. Very wowzers. Wow. Bell, calm down. That Bay Crew. Wow. You guys remember the story I shared about my one friend who was like literally for the longest time was oblivious that I was a VTuber, and only found out because my friends were drawing fan art of the OG Booze. Goddamn, when he saw this version of Booze, motherfucker, we had to make a rule in the friend group that one is not allowed to goon to the ooze. Motherfucker, just sorry, it's too late for the rule. It's never too late for any rule. Okay, I lost the tab I was looking at. Where was it? Quick. Goon has been gooned long ago. No, see, that's different because that's like the community and it's like chat. Right? It's different when you have your community, whatnot, brouhaha in chat, right? It's another thing when it's like a person, it's like an actual person in your friend group, you know what I mean? Then again, another one of my friends in that said friend group, when they're looking at booze stuff, they found about the booze body pillow that our missing chat member, Mecha Mike, made or commissioned. Yeah, he was like, man, I want that body pillow. Like, why would you want that? Like, he's like, I don't know, man, just so I get reminded about you, bro. I'm like, bro, we talk on like Discord like every other day, and and you need a body pillow to acknowledge that I exist still. Unless you want to go full record dumpster dive. What a chat. That might. Rest his peace. I think the body pillow is too powerful for him and it obliterated him. Okay, you know what's one thing Twitter won't stop reminding me that it is today? It's fucking Killdozer anniversary. Happy Killdozer Day, everybody. Twitter's very insistent that I remember it's Killdozer Day today. Now, as for if you guys are wondering about the 2D model, we'll probably go back to the 2D model eventually. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of, how to say, pretty recent political events, unfortunate series of political events, and a lot of the people behind those incidents and violence are all wearing skull masks and whatnot. So it's probably the whole reason why I'm just gonna distance from that model for a little bit for now. Just for brand stuff, and also not to invite a certain audience, but from both sides. So just having this model is just good for now. Yeah, skull masks are kind of getting hit right now on the social medias because, at least on the US side of filters or not. So we'll stick with this one for a while. Stupidity, yeah, but unfortunately there have been a lot of series of unfortunate political moves done by a bunch of dudes wearing skull masks, and let's just say it's not so good, and I don't really want to bring it up because they are kind of sad and depressing. So, but why don't you just remove the skull mask, motherfucker? The biggest branding point for the last model was the skull mask. Okay, that's why when I was creating this model, I was like, I need something that can at least stand out a little bit more than a mask. I was like, okay, you know what? A fucking halo. It works. You see it on screen a lot, floating above the head and moves around. It's cool. Also, you know, it's just a halo. It's cool. Who doesn't like halos? Like I said, I just put the halo because it looked cool and whatnot. No coincidental thing because of Blue Archive or anything. Contrary to popular belief. What's wrong with the skulls? Let's just say a lot of very highly okay. I guess for my non-American viewers, the best way I can boil it without really getting too political, very extremist political groups recently in America have been wearing skull masks, like exactly that looks like Booze's mask. Neo-Nazis are one of them, but a lot of them are anarchists or anarchist core, and a lot of them have been carrying out a lot, how to say, political assassinations, domestic terrorism, etc. It's just bad. It's been pretty bad. Not only that, it's been affecting my actual work. It's also been affecting my streaming work / hobby. So who, you know, instead of some punk ass bitch, it's pirate cult. I know, pirates are getting culture appropriate. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. Just as some some of y'all in chat put it. Just enjoy my my Blue Archive OC, I guess, is what this character is now. So for now, the story is that OG Booze is for Thrash. Ooh. Hey, look respectfully now. This model actually went through. Originally, this model was just to wear like your standard like plug suit with like cool jacket and like sneakers. I'm like, I feel like that's done too much. And I'm like, you know what? And then I was like, you know what? I also made. It's no secret that my favorite aesthetic for anime ladies is the whole like clean out, you know, outfit look, like suit and tie. You know. I mean, why do you think some of my favorite characters like Evelyn Yao and Kafka? You know. So I was like, you know, I'll do it. Yeah. John Wick assassin sleek, you know, it's kind of what I like. And also, when I found this outfit, I was like, damn, got the fucking boo. I bone so much, let him use the middle finger bonus, right? God damn. Yeah, right now the skull mask, at least in America right now, is kind of ruined by these groups, and using it's kind of, believe it or not, some of my old videos before these political events with the old booze model got fucking demonetized or unsearchable in the US because of the skull. So I have to, so I might have to start switching all my profile. I know I really didn't want to switch my user profile pictures of booze with the skull mask around, and because I wanted to, you know, like I said, I wanted this to be an alternate model, not the new main model, but with all the political shit going on and how unfortunate it is. I guess the 3D model is going to be the main model for a while, and now the PNG one's going to be something we'll use every once in a while. Yeah, at this point, because like I said, a lot of this is just licensed of these assets are just licensed to use for streaming and whatnot. Not really make merchandise, but I don't make merch, so we're fine. But now you guys have a more a more narrowed down what Boost 2.0 is going to look like. A fucking Blue Archive, fucking OC. God damn, I can't believe you guys said that. How dare you? Look, man, I just like Halos. They're cool, right? Who knows? Maybe I was more. Who knows? Maybe I'm a Nikkei. My own Nikkei. Now, what Nikkei has a Halo, bro? Actually, no, let's go with Nikkei with a Halo. That's what I'm talking about. No, no. I will not call anyone to chat my sensei. So Joer. So yeah, I might probably make a proper like reference sheet or something in case anyone wants to commission or draw. I don't even know do we want to call this Boost 2.0? I just call this 3D Boost. Like I said, I didn't really see this as a rebrand for 2.0. But with where things are swinging politically right now in the States, it might have 1.5. But here's the thing, it's not anything close to the original version 1, right? OG Booze and Blue Archive Booze. I was about to say, what school would I be in? Like, wait, no, I'm a demon. I could literally just be part of Gahana. There you go. Wow. Wowzers. I mean, I guess. I mean, every time I do just chatting streams, I'm always just playing with this. I wish I had a webcam, but I have this little Hoshino plush that I bought at the Fanimaze. I mean, you guys remember I had the giant Hoshino plush, and I finally found the tiny one. And I just been kind of like squeezing it and just like playing around. I don't know why, man. I love plushies, dude. I don't care. I could be in my late 30s to mid 30s to late 30s. I'll still be fucking playing with plushies like a fucking like a fucking kid, dude. I fucking love plushies, dude. You will not take away my plushes. I'm only gonna get hit for Alco, side boob. You know what's also cool about this model? This model has some pretty good side boobage, bro. It's a lie. This model got the boob window and the side boob. It's pretty dang good. I can also take off the leggings too. So if we really just want to go full shorts and the pits, yeah, true. Yeah, I guess for you pit enjoyers, I guess there you go. Ain't representing the show pits, but it does. Oh, I mean, one way to make a character feel or look more agile is to not have it's not to wear sleeves or some type of shortened sleeve. So you know, or just straight up, or yes, or in some cases just almost literally not wear clothes, because there's also that trope where I don't like wearing clothes because it slows me down. Just rips it off. The ninja suit, more like a birthday suit. Let's see. I mean, I bookmarked something else. What did I can't tell which Twitter I bookmarked it on. Wish saying no show bulges though, bleh. I know, right? You know what's so funny? I guess also in recent Twitch moderation, it's what you call it? It's funny. I forget her name. There's one Twitch streamer. If you looked at any Twitch news recently, you know what I'm talking about. She literally had her top 2 donos. Literally doing like her top 2 pay pics literally in her house wearing latex suits and doing BDSM shit. Twitch doesn't ban shit. Motherfucking shows a little bit of feet, just a little bit of feet, or the bottom of the foot, insta ban. Hey, what next? We're gonna have to start fucking banning pits. VTuber show hips banned. But, oh yeah, the James Bond. Yeah, I remember that was the game I was actually excited when they first announced it, because I like James Bond. It's also, wait, isn't the Bond game made by the guys who did the Indiana Jones game? Because it kind of looks the same, the feel of the game. If not, then pretty cool. James Bond is cool. Like, again, you know me, I like the whole fancy suit, but it is a prequel. When Bond was younger, so. But you know me, I always like the whole formal wear assassin type. So I like movies like Kingsman, John Wick. I don't know, there's just something cool about looking clean and absolutely just obliterating your enemies. Is there people in the Nintendo version, right? Oh, it's the Hitman. Wait, the Hitman people did it? Ooh, Hitman Absolution people made a GoldenEye game. That's awesome. IO Interactive. Fuck yeah, dude. All right, even more reason to fucking give it a shot. Also, I know this is already like 2-3 weeks ago. For those who don't remember, my local convention, FanimeCon, which recently made international headlines because of the whole features thing. So much so that it's being talked about everywhere to this day. And and all these VTubers I follow are talking about going to Off-Color, like, well, if San Jose is the city of features, maybe I should sell VTuber features. And now I'm worried. I am so worried that my city is just gonna be known as the anime cons for feet juice enjoyers and just absolute degenerate. Man, sparkling feet water. Yeah, I think I remember seeing a VTuber I follow tweet like they're gonna do like they're gonna sell like their pit sweat, or like they're gonna do a thing where you can lick her pits. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is happening? It was a one-off thing in an after party at my local convention. Motherfucking, I've been going. Oh my god, do you see my model there, guy? I scooted in my chair, my model went in. Woo! Curse you, Rappy. Should have been me. Now my city just has a rep for being fucking degenerate. Kiss banging. Oh yeah, huh? I can lean in and kiss you guys now, huh? So y'all, I guess that's the perk of this model. If any of y'all redeem a smooch, I can lean in and go moi. Rock. Okay, you know what? I know I like to shit on rom-coms, but there are some rom-coms I've watched and did enjoy. It's not like I don't hate all rom-coms. It's just most rom-coms. You know what? You know why I don't like most rom-coms is because a lot of rom-coms that came out in the early 2000s that fucking millennials live and die by. I just can never get over. Joseph Darling, I like Joseph Darling for a while, and then I just kind of got bored. There's this one anime. I can't remember what it's called. It's like falling in love with a 2.5D fucking women or girls. It's kind of the same concept as Dress Up Darling, where this high schooler dude, he has like an otaku club, and of course he's a senior and everyone else already graduates, so yeah. And then this freshman joins and she's a cosplayer and she does not care that she's literally it is way more ecchi than Dress Up Darling. I mean, people will complain that Dress Up Darling was too ecchi at times because, you know, anime normies love that anime. Oh boy, you haven't seen 2.5D seduction or something. She's LARPing for yeah, literally. That's the proper term for LARPing for once. I hate that people are using LARPing incorrectly now. Just call them fake fans. We used to call them fake fans. Why are we using LARPing now? Disrespect to LARPers. The LARPers actually put effort in understanding the characters, whatever, yada yada, etc. Actually a moment. LARPer torso. There's a bunny boy, the top alpha male. Is that why you like hang out with like catboy VTubers or something? I'm guessing, right? Because you told me that you. What was the thing you said about bunnies and cats again? How the relationship works? I already forgot what you typed, and I'm too lazy to scroll up. Did I hit it? Am I right on the nose? Oh my god! Don't tell me you're hanging out with cat boys. For cola, this guy. Oh, this guy, can you believe it? Maybe, but shush. Yeah, the Grinch signs on, the bunnies get Grinch signs on. Yeah, see? That's exactly what you're doing, huh? No, shh. If you're all wondering why I don't do collabs anymore, main reason is, well, a lot of the people I used to collab with don't even stream anymore, so a lot of them are gone, or they barely stream. And the ones that you also used to collab with also just got way bigger than me, and I guess they just kind of forgot I existed, so oh well. So I just kind of get left behind, just kind of chilling here in my little space on the internet. That's just fine. I don't really care about collabing. I mostly play single player games anyways. Collab with you. Nah, it's fine, because another reason why I also don't really want to collab anymore, because my schedule isn't as flexible as it used to be back in the day. At least I'm still streaming. That is true. That is true. For what, 5 years? Are we at 5 years now? Holy shit. But yeah, my schedule isn't as flexible as it used to be, because I've been doing so much stuff. You know, like I said, reconnecting with old friends I haven't literally seen in like almost half a decade. I mean, that was the one, again, a little context why I started streaming, besides like COVID. You know, I literally left my oldest friend group I used to be with for years because of a bunch of inner working drama, and the whole reason. Yeah, I don't want to get into it, but pretty much I reconnected with a bunch of them, and it's been like nothing's ever changed kind of vibes. It's been hella chill. So, you know, catching up with them, especially last year, it was taking up a lot of my time. Everything you class/interact with are gone. I know, that's the crazy part. Like, that's the last 10%. Like I said, they're just too big for me now. They really are, and they also forgot I exist. I know Reed is still around. The thing is, Reed, I don't know what time does Reed stream anymore. I see him every once in a while. Like I will like have Twitch open and I'm like getting ready for work in the morning, and then like I see Reed live. No set schedule, so he's just kind of whenever. Gotcha. It is so funny that Reed was in the same town. Starts at 6 a.m. for you. Oh, it's 7 p.m. ish. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'm probably knocked out already. Caveman in Cave, he's gone. I haven't seen him in forever. my fellow model sisters or brothers that use the creators that created the 2D boost model. A lot of them are gone now, so I don't even know where that happened. Right? Oh yeah, you are a mod for Re. He wants you the mod, but he forgets you're European. You're also a mod. Did he just mod everyone from my community? That's funny. You know what is crazy though? You know something I just realized that is still something insane in my streaming career. There was a time where I sat in a lobby by myself with another content creator who recently got canceled, and none other his name is motherfucking Saikuno, dude. I can't believe I fucking said it in a voice chat 101 with that one guy for a brief moment in my life. You Saku and Crust, okay. You might as well, or there are more. Okay, yeah, here's the thing. The main reason I also got rid of my mods, besides most of them can't even make it anymore, like Nano's been living life, bro. He's been moving on with life, so now I can't make it. Seer's also busy himself. He does lurk a lot though, but you know. Random Pendragon, he's he's literally in a different time zone, so it's hard for him to mod. And King of Peace and Schmiedy, they're busy being Hive Mind members, so I don't really expect them to mod. Next year, every now and then. I like how we all agreed his last name is Hiyori because of an AI chatbot. Schmiedy, Free Believer guy? Yeah, he's around. Before you were around, Saka, he was the last dude in my community that was super fucking thirst trapping for ooze. Who's also Mexican again. What's me with attracting Mexicans who thirst over booze like crazy? There's just like some weird magnet to me. I don't know. I don't know how this is like. This has happened more than 3 times already. What is happening? What is this magnet I have around me? I got that brown brown Asian injecting the brown Latinos, I guess. You know that one friend I was talking about that didn't realize I was a VTuber and was getting to booze? Also Mexican. And motherfucker talks with a fucking ooh voice, this fucking dude. Give me that ooh. It would smell like Dragon Ball and oh, that's good. Is that racist? Nah, dude. Probably. Honestly, whenever I make racist jokes with my Mexican friends and coworkers or just other Mexican people, they fucking love it. They just say, like, they just laugh off the yeah, true. There's only one thing I know that you could say that Mexicans, and I guess for any Latin American will say, and actually say that's racist and get them mad. And I also agree with them why they think it's stupid. Yeah, there you go. I didn't want to say it, but that's the word. You're Portuguese. You're Portuguese. A Portugoose. You're geese? Do you go quack? Call it twink egg. Oh god. Anyway. You know, maybe this is all the Mexican food I do. I fucking, oh man. It's already no secret that Mexican food is like up there when it comes to like cultural food stuff. Like I actually rate Mexican food over Japanese food. I would like prefer Mexican food over Japanese food. Over half the time. It's in my blood to show in the Spanish, so the Mexicans kind of get crossfire. Sorry, it's not for Mexican food to fit in the sun cosplay. It's so hard. I'll understand, dude. As someone who's been dieting and hitting calorie deficits recently, I think I've talked about it in the previous Just Chatting, but I've literally cut excess sugar out of my diet because on my dad's side they have histories of like strokes and high blood pressure caused by sugars. And on my mom's side, they have a history of gallbladders and diabetes. So I'm just like sitting here, I'm like looking at both sides of my family tree. I'm like, I should really not be eating sugar. Because I remember the last time I had a physical with my doctor, they were like, wow, you are healthy? I'm like, you are healthy and shit. Water, protein, fiber only for you. I've been trying to do more fiber. I don't really focus on protein content because I don't really work out anymore. I mostly just walk for my quote unquote workout. But water, dude, I've always been drinking a lot of water. I even have like a liter of water, like a, what is it? How many is this? Is it a liter? Yeah, it's about a liter or 3,500 milliliters or 112 ounces of water bottle just next to me. I usually empty out within a day or two. Do it for the squats. Squats. But a liter. Your magnesium, zinc, calcium for your old bones. I don't worry, I still drink a lot of milk. I don't care what people say, bro. I don't care. If I'm an adult, I'll still drink my glass. Dude, I love drinking glass, especially late at night, dude. Oh man. What I do now dieting is cut sugars and avoid carbs for dinner time, or at least before bed. I try to only have carbs at least for breakfast or lunch, and I usually try to limit it to 2 meals. I usually skip breakfast because I work early mornings anyway, so when I come home, I just kind of do brunch. Brunch and dinners are usually what I do these days. And I've also tried to cut down snacking as much as possible. I went from eating a shit ton of snacks to like maybe like 1 or 2 snacks a day. In fact, my snacks has just been mostly rice crackers, which apparently is still really hard for people to eat. I guess it's just, I guess really is acquired taste for Asians, I guess. I don't know. I really don't get, I don't know why. I've always had it harder for my non-Asian friends for them to eat rice crackers. I really don't know why it's so hated or unedible for anyone that isn't Asian. I do a probiotic yogurt shot every morning to help with the digestive system. So if you're wondering why, if I ever need to pause stream and I take a shit and it doesn't take as long as it used to, it's because my diet's better now. I did a thumbs up and realized I don't have hand tracking yet, but yeah. Yakult is probably the most ubiquitous brand from Japan. Yakult. If you want yogurt shots, get Yakult. I do Yakult Light because it has like only 2 grams of sugar. Buy the hand tracker. Here's the thing, I look at the hand tracker cameras, that shit, apparently like the lopping hand tracking, that shit just doesn't exist anymore. That shit's gone. I don't know what happened to them. Like you can't, they don't make, the company just doesn't exist anymore. So I don't know what I can use for hand tracking. Apparently you can use an iPhone for hand tracking, but that means I need to use a second iPhone for hand tracking. And you do idle dances. I do wish, I hear like, because I've been playing viewer chat a lot again, and this is a viewer chat model, believe it or not. I kind of want to set up viewer chat, and I do have full body tracking. I do have a full body tracking set up for viewer chat. In case you guys forgot, I used to play a shit ton of viewer chat before I started streaming, and then, you know, viewer chat had a whole change in upper management and moderation until I left. But I used to play a shit ton of viewer chat. I mean, it's like my fourth most played game on Steam. So much so that I literally bought a Valve Index and full body for it. Yeah, you guys remember the catfishing stories I talked about in viewer chat? But I just own it now because I just found out that from streaming and me just using my voice online, a lot of people really fucking love my voice for some reason. I don't know, man. Because usually when they see a guy with an anime girl avatar, they're like, okay, yeah, it's just a dude, just some weeb, right? I don't know why, but I come in and they're like, whoa, bro, your voice is magnificent. Can you read me a book? I remember I was in a public lobby and they're like, can you read me a book, bro? I'm like, why? I'm like, I need to fall asleep. I'm like, nah, I'm good. It's hot. Nah, I know it's hot today. It is hot. It's like what, 80 degrees out? Yeah, it's hot. Oh, it's a good thing the AC's on. What I also like about the 3D model compared to the 2D model is it catches how fast I move my head. I think it's one thing that you guys don't, the 2D model doesn't really capture is how twitchy my head is. The dude by Deco Bog. I read it and I had to stop like halfway before I got demonetized. We did that already for a stream. What are you talking about? We also read a fanfic, AI generated fanfic of the chat. Remember that? Nano Hiyori, the GOAT, or Mecha Mike and his fucking football coach. What? No, I can't. I wasn't even trying to guide it that way. And just for some reason, the AI is like, this Mike guy and a football coach, yeah, they're gonna have gay sex. He eloped with was it the referee or the coach? I can't remember. I just remember gay sex happened. It was the referee. Oh my god. And no wonder he was winning every game. He was in it with the ref. He cheated. Oh, he cheated. Oh, that's oh man, that video still exists, by the way. The VOD is still up on the old VOD channel. The VOD channel is pretty much dead because you guys remember there was the whole copyright issue with one of the VODs, and not only that, I stream on YouTube now. So if you want to watch it if you're on mobile, and Twitch mobile sucks, we all know, you can always just watch it on YouTube, guys. And the YouTube VOD player is way better than Twitch's. It lasts forever. YouTube.com/boosttail. Subscribe if you haven't. Although streaming on YouTube, it has been giving more traffic to my YouTube channel. I've been steadily getting more subscribers, but I don't know if the subscribers are real. Oh no, it's something that have talked in chat before, and then they'll just leave. Sometimes they come back. So I don't know. I guess it's kind of working. I know I mostly push Twitch, but we are dual streaming. In case you guys forgot. It's usually how to chat it. Yeah, YouTube chat is a very different word culture. Remember, if you guys remember year one boost switching between Twitch and YouTube like every day. Okay, the first half of the week, Twitch streams. The second half, YouTube streams. But now we just do both. I have to drag you guys between back and forth. Maybe come back. Yeah, true. Maybe come back. The only thing I do miss of COVID is everyone having so much free time, they're able to hang out. But those are the good days, you know. I miss those days. Playing an old game. Jadu will come back every once in a while and just remind us that he's still alive and still in the military. I mean, yeah, I know, man. That was so fun. Oh man, those are the good days. Hell, I don't know how I used this. It was so, dude, it was crazy. Back when I started, I was working a full-time job with a split shift. Then I would go home, moderate Chibi Dogi's chat, and then after Chibi stream, go live like super late, like 5, 6, 7 p.m. sometimes, and then go live and do my streams, and then pass out. And my schedule is so different now. It's insane. So much so that I could only really stream Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. I could technically stream Wednesdays, but I usually like to keep Wednesdays open for whatever could happen or come up. Like say there's a thing happening on Saturday, then I can just push the week back, starting Wednesday, ending on a Friday, and whatnot. Not only that, you know, I've been like doing a lot of stuff in the back. I did make an announcement. What you call it? I am working on a VN with two other buddies of mine. So that's the thing that's been taking up a lot of some of my free time. Other than that, what else? Not only that, I'm also just teaching myself skills again. No, don't worry. The VN is not related to me, the ooze. There's no ooze route. Don't worry. There is. We do plan to make that because my two friends that are working on it, they have like their own like mascots for their artist profiles. So the joke is like if you like, there's like okay, there's most of we have like mini games we're gonna do, and there's a mini game. There's literally a claw machine mini game you can play. And one of the Easter eggs you get is a little figurine, and it's either my two friends and their mascots for their art portfolios, or booze. And then I was gonna be like, and then I wanted to like the text the protagonist saying, "Wow, this is a retro throwback." But other than that, nothing else really. Well, I guess also I'm kind of also just, not only that there's the VN thing, I'm also just kind of teaching myself old skills I used to have. Like I just been doing like pen sketches and whatnot, trying to regain my ability to draw. I mean, I never really lost my ability to draw. I just lost my confidence to draw, and that's just something I'm trying to get again. And I also kind of want to learn low poly modeling, something I've been trying to learn a little bit on the free time. So yeah, stuff I've been doing. If I get confident enough, maybe I'll stream that. So although low poly stuff with your beloved. I always like low poly stuff. Also because alongside with the VN, there's a game I've been I've literally had on the slowest back burner of like production I've been working on for like pretty much since before I started streaming, and I just kind of want to push that to fruition now. So yeah, I just want to give a hand at solo indie development. Maybe make fun little one-hour games with low poly models. I think my first low poly model I'm gonna do is none other than Hatsune Miku or Kasane Teto. I'm kind of flipping the coin who I want to do first. Probably Miku. Teto's good too. Kasane Teto. Speaking of which, I've been listening to a lot of Teto covers recently, and that shit, oh, I love that shit. So good. Like there's this Teto cover of Stranger Than Heaven for that like Yakuza retro Yakuza or like what late 1800s Yakuza game. I forget, Stranger Than Heaven or Heaven's Paradise, whatever that fucking game was called. Yeah, someone made a Teto cover that song, which is cool. Someone also did the Teto cover of Midge Urd's The Man Who Sold the World. I like that. Not cover, but Machine Love is peak. Yeah. No. Machine Love is different. I was thinking of Machine Gun Kiss, which is another peak song. You know, I was looking at some of my going for the Boost 2.0 in the work. Yeah, well, if you already look at this model, you're kind of gauge what Boost 2.0 is. Because originally the Boost tail, when I was doing 2.0, it was originally a demon, or like a sub-demon type, kind of. I mean, this model originally started as a vampire. I mean, if you look at the teeth, you can see got the vampire fangs. I was like, and then you know what? Like, you know what anime vampires like to do? Give them elf ears. And like, you know what they also like to do sometimes? Give them halos. You know what also? Might as well just give them the demon tail. So there you go. I was actually debating between a tail or maybe like wings or something. Like tiny little wings. Oh, but if you're a demon, where's the horns? I don't know. I just felt like the horns made it a little too busy. I just wanted to keep I wanted the halo kind of be the focus part of the head. Horn is in the back. It's not a horn, it's a hair clip. If you're wondering what's in the back of my head, it's a hair clip. My hair has gone in so long. Okay, so my hair. So in my workplace, federal uniform does. If you're gonna have long hair, you have to have it not go past your shoulders. So when I started growing my hair, I started to tie it up. So I was like, okay, well, first it was easy. I just do a little ponytail and it keeps it above the shoulder. And then eventually the ponytail got too long. So putting it in ponytail, so then I had to like wrap it and then turn it into the bun. But then the hair got so long, even doing the bun, like the part of the bun that was sagging down was still going past my shoulder. So now, and I didn't want to put too much effort in like tightening it. So I was just like, I literally have to start using a hair clip. My hair is way too fucking long. It is so long. But man, I don't know. I might cut it. I might cut it soon. After growing this hair out for almost 3 years straight, I might actually cut it. FMY, what? Excuse me? But well, the first haircut I was thinking, because I did ask all of my management if it is uniform compliant, is I wanted to do the samurai haircut, you know, where they shave the the top of their head, keep the sides long, and then do like the samurai top knot. I wanted to do that originally, but then I also started thinking about it, and one of my friends / coworkers kind of put me on this was I should do a Mustang's haircut, and they're like, yeah, why don't you just do a Mustang's haircut? I'm like, yeah, you're right. Mustang is the goat. I do like both OG Mustang and Hanson Mustang. Spoilers, by the way. So I was like, do I do the samurai haircut or do I do the Mustang cut? Even with like the little lightning side fade he has going on. Oh, I don't know. See, now I'm stuck, chat. I don't know. Do I want to go Mustang or do I want to go samurai? I want to see when the dude looks at the dude and just a darling sees him in a bunny suit. That scene? Yeah, where the dude is like, oh, what do you need the materials for? Oh, bunny suit. And the old guy's like, oh, he's gonna be in a bunny suit. It's like, well, you can't judge these days or something like that. That's your. Sorry, I was looking at a message. I see the vision, yep. But I don't know. I think I might do the Mustang cut, because at least with the Mustang cut, it's a little easier to maintain, because the samurai cut, yeah, I have to like carefully shave the particular top part of the head without touching the sides. Although the samurai cut for a bit would be really funny. Because the main reason I want to do the samurai cut, because originally I wanted to do like wear a samurai kimono to conventions with the samurai cut. That's what I originally wanted to do. But then somewhere down the line, me and my friend were talking, and we ended up doing different cosplays. I ended up just selling, instead of doing samurai, I'm just gonna be a helldiver now. So at this point, I'm like, do I still even want to do the samurai haircut? And we're just gonna do helldiver cosplays for conventions. And I realized if I do a helldiver cosplay, it probably won't be done until like probably late this year. But it also means if I do go to conventions, I can now probably IRL stream and not worry about my face being displayed publicly on the internet. So yeah, if I do get that helldiver cosplay up before the next season of conventions, expect me to give IRL streaming at cons a shot. That'll be fun. Other than that, I don't have any other big plans for streaming, at least not for yet. Besides, I need to figure, okay, with Stream Elements not going anywhere and the server shutting down, not going away anymore, what you call it, I might start like for the Otter Near. Yeah, pretty much just wear a giant helmet. Just obscure the face. It's not that I'm shy or anything, just me personally, I don't like my face being anywhere on the internet. Like, I don't mind taking photos and whatnot, I just don't like my face plastered all over the internet, which is why VTubers and VTubing enthralled me, because it still gave me an ounce of privacy while still being able to share and talk about stuff I like, you know, without having to go the, how do I say, dream route. But yeah, I think plans for the stream, well, since Stream Elements is not going away, I'll try to figure out, because like I said, the reason why we don't have stream alerts right now is because I can't find a good website or that does stream alerts for dual streamers that has the same flexibility as Stream Elements. But now the Stream Elements not going away, I might figure out something so we can bring back the stream alerts. And then what you call it? And then I'll slowly start replacing all the banners and profile pictures of OG boos with 3D boos. Like I said, because I know I said this was supposed to be the secondary model, but what things are right now and how hot it is, or like how heated the world is right now, or at least American politics is right now, we gotta rep this model and be the face, have this model be the face for a little bit. Don't worry, guys. If we doesn't mean we still can't use the 2D model. It's just when we use the 2D model, I mostly have the mask off for the 2D. Well, I do. It's like 75% of the time I have the mask off, anyways. But you know, for our stuff when looking at profile picture and whatnot, we gotta use this one. So also I'll get around to that this month. During the free time I have. But then other than that, I don't have any other announcements for stream. I guess when it comes to what we're gonna play on stream, obviously tomorrow and Friday, or tomorrow, which is Friday, and Saturday, what I meant to say, we're playing Star Rail. We're doing the new update, and then we go do the Anfield update next week. I think it comes out by next week, right? If not, we'll wait, and then we'll do the Pragmata New Game Plus thing, so we get the true ending. Because that ending of Pragmata still bums me out. But that's the game plan. And then of course, a little heads up again, 4th of July weekend, most likely. I'm still waiting on there's just a couple vacation things I'm still trying to stuff out, but the first week of July I most likely won't stream because I'll most likely be in LA for Anime Expo. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it all 4 days. I'm probably going to miss out on Thursday. I'll probably fly out Thursday and come land Friday and go home Monday, but there's probably going to be no stream. And then there's also going to be no stream at the end of July because Offkai is also happening. Between going to the Hololive Super Expo, Fanime Convention, AX, I was also supposed to go to Evo this month, but other things have withheld me from being able to do so. So fortunately, I'm not going to Evo this month, so you don't have to worry about me not streaming during Evo. I would like to go to Evo though, because me and my friends have recently picked up Grand Blue Fantasy Versus as well. And I kind of want to get back into the FGC a little bit on my free time when I just need a break. And Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is good, although the new Guilty Gear update's pretty good from what I heard. So maybe I might just drop. But Grand Blue's fun though. I like Grand Blue. Grand Blue's a cool universe. Yeah, I just like Zeta. I just like Zeta for no particular reasons or anything. Okay, I know I usually like to talk about stuff that's happened while I wasn't streaming. I didn't want to bring it up because I don't really know too much about the context, but this whole fucking Lego scandal was not something I was expecting to mark off or even have on my 2026 fucking bingo card this year. I still don't know what's going on. What is the TLDR for that? Like, what happened there? Is someone stealing Legos? I just know that police got involved or some shit like that. Mormons, of course it's the If it's not the Scientologists, it's the Mormons. So what? So what happened? Mormons like stealing Legos or some shit? Or were Legos being used? Like what is happening? Were they behind the price hiking for Lego sets? Because Lego sets are so fucking expensive nowadays. YouTuber and former cult investigator Reckless Ben shows amassed 200,000 between a reseller, bricks and minis. Because cover leadership and probably church for violent energy on and corrupt. Whoa! They're using Legos to embezzle? Yeah, oh god. I don't know, I'm just kind of speechless. I never. The only thing I've ever recalled Lego ever getting to like big controversy is just the plastic e-waste they were contributing to. Other than that, like I don't think Lego has ever been in big controversies like that. Maybe that's not like Lego, it's like a Lego reseller. What the fuck? Okay, I need to watch the expose video now. Now you have me intrigued. Now that I know the TLDR, I might watch that. And I'm working on something in the background. They called the police. Holy shit! So that's where the police involvement came in. Oh, I guess Devil May Cry fans don't have to worry anymore. Their suffering finally has an end. There's been only one more confirmed and quote-unquote final season of the DMC anime on Netflix. The DMC fans don't have to. They now have a confirmed ending of the torture. Man, someone who's like a DMC fan, but one of my close friends who's like a mega DMC nerd. Dude, when I ask him how it is being a DMC fan, he just kind of looks at me with the look at the feet. I dropped something and I don't know where it rolled. Oh, it's over there. It's under my bed. I'm good. I'll grab it later. I don't want to go under my bed and grab the thing I dropped. And near Dante and original oil up staring at the camera. Okay, for who and why? Why are two brothers and one of them's their son/nephew all oiled up? I'll say the show. Those characters in the show have been so mischaracterized that even doing that as fan service just feels like a cheap cop out. Let's be real. I mean, Virgil's already been horribly mischaracterized, you know? You know what? Okay, I'm being lazy. The thing I dropped, I'm just trying to grab. There you go. Oh. Not only that, it's supposed to take place during the events of DMC like 2 and 3, but they're using the DMC 5 fucking designs. Because, you know, oh, it's the latest games what people are familiar with. I'm like, what the no. This is Walmart, right? Not only that, the ham-fisted chair meme. Thank you, Russian Badger, for fucking turning that shit in. Was it Russian Badger or was it Maxor? I think it was Maxor, right? Maybe it was Max. I think it was Maxor who turned the plastic chair into a meme. One of those two guys. It's one of those ADHD white boy YouTubers. It's between those two. Bro, oh, my allergies. Oh, I feel it coming back. A little congestion. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else to announce. I don't really want to announce it because it might be too early, but it's not gonna happen. What you call it? It's not gonna happen too soon, but in like the next year or so, let's give it like 1 to 2 years from now. I do plan to move out because one of the things is my collection is outgrowing my humble little room here in my family, the old family home I grew up in, and I don't know when. I'm just a heads up, when I do move, there will probably be no streams for a probably a solid month or so. So because I just need to get it readjusted, but that's not gonna happen like this year. The earliest is probably like end of next year. Streamer house. Yeah, right. I wish. But that's just like something I just want to keep you guys a little aware about. Something that's just a little going on behind the scenes. I am moving out of state. Big reason why I'm moving out of state. Here's the biggest fucking reason. Something called California fatigue. So that's the breaking it down to the simplest layman's term. And also like that's one of the reasons. The biggest reason, like I said, I'm outgrowing my room. And I need my own space because I have like 3D printers, I have server computers and all this hardware, and I have nowhere else to put in the house because this is still my parents' whole family home I grew up. So, yeah, I'd be moving out. So, but like I said, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen as soon. I'm just wanting to give you guys a heads up because when I do move, probably gonna be a large content drought, but it's not gonna happen as soon as you guys. I'm making it seem that's gonna happen, but it's just something you need to be wary of somewhere in the future. Because yeah, if you're all wondering where I'm moving to, I've been looking at places because the offices I'm transferring to. It's actually none other than motherfucking most likely, not Ohio. I did look at some Midwestern states as well, but the state and city I've chose, believe it or not, is none other than motherfucking Las Vegas. I kid you not. Urban area of Las Vegas. A lot of people, when they think you move to Vegas, really Vegas, I'm like, you haven't seen the urban side. Like, that's the better part. That's where you would move. IMO. But that's like years from now, year or two now. There's just some business here, some business I gotta handle back here first before I whoop all black. Always bet on all black. You know, whenever I play roulette, I never bet on red. I don't know why. I never bet on red, and I never bet on odd numbers. Don't know why. It's just how I play roulette. It's been proven that roulette does have the casinos have found a way to kind of rig the roulette wheel, but I don't know how much you want to believe that. Never go back. Okay, don't phrase it like that. No. Why would you phrase it like that? Because you're evil? Okay. But other than that, I'm trying to think. I'm also looking at my notes here. Yeah, I do have notes for the just chatting part, so in case I miss anything. But other than that, that's about it. Oh, here's one. Okay, now this is a complete subject change. Have you guys been seeing? Okay, Star Rail related stuff. Have you all seen the Fate Stay Night Part 2 stuff for Star Rail? Yeah, there's been a lot of discourse about it online between Fate fans and not Fate fans. I just have to tell you to shut up. Here's the thing, if I don't have notes on what to talk about, I just get distracted on Twitter and I forget I'm streaming. That's something I realized when I was doing just chatting in the earlier years. So I was like, you know what, just jot down, bookmark things, and then just kind of like scroll through my notes. Yeah, Rin just has Ishtar's bow now, I guess. Co-op moves is cool. That's awesome. I think the stupidest and probably the most like touristy thing I saw on Twitter about the whole Star Rail thing was the what you call it? Someone was saying, "Oh no, Gilgamesh! Don't claim the free Gilgamesh because he's a bad guy," and everyone's like, "Okay, cool. You figured out the bad guy's a bad guy." So, yeah, there's this person trying to campaign against people and trying to boycott Hoyo for like including Gilgamesh for some fucking reason. I don't mind them using FGO stuff for Rin. I mean, it's Star Rail, so it shouldn't really matter because Star Rail magic shenanigans anyways. Like, I should only ever use jewels, and that's not. Yeah, it's true. And what's the spell they use? That's like the hand pistol gun thing. Garn. I don't remember what that spell's name. Did you find out? Yeah, that one. The one tweet being like, "Don't claim the free Gilgamesh because Gilgamesh is evil." Then that's nice since Rin is the vessel in other timelines, then this Rin can more easily connect to her. Ah. Oh yeah, weird veil and root shenanigans. I think I was gonna play Stay Night and wonder where her giant fuck off bow is. That is true though. I do like the idea that Hoyo wants to make the Fate Stay Night like an annual thing. So when will we get normal Shiro and when will we get Sakura? Gita, please, Kate. Gil's going wild again. Oh, I remember also seeing a tweet of someone like me that wanted normal Shiro. They're like, but you already have quote unquote Shiro. I'm like, Archer and Shiro, like, yes, they're both Shiro, but they're so drastically different in mental states and age that I feel like normal Shiro can still be his own character. The co-op attack between Saber. I guess Clay. Co-op attack between Saber and Gil's peak. Is it really a co-op attack if Gil's literally almost stabbed Saber like 3 times in that co-op attack? Strong as rage bitter, yeah. I'm excited. I'll be pulling for them. It's cool. After all, if the Fate collabs are the only ones we're getting, that's the most modern 3D models of Fate characters. Because well, what was the last 3D Fate game we had? It was Samurai Remnant. And the Fate Extra CC remake is like still nowhere to be found anymore after it was first announced. FGO Arcade is dead. Or EOS. Rest in peace. So, item. What else is there? Right? Wasn't Samurai Remnant it was planned to have a DLC? I remember they saying they were wanting to do a DLC, but it never happened. I've seen FGO news. I haven't kept up FGO in the last couple months. Did they drop something? I know there was like an anime event or something. clock is. We're going backwards now? So what, we're just gonna experience the entire story backwards? What are we, the finale? We're going back to the beginning. So are we gonna live in a Chaldea where the singularities never happen? Is that what's happening? Now that's a cool concept, because that's something I always wondered. I always wonder what would Chaldea would be like if the singularities never happened. Is that what's happening to us? Solid masterpiece, right? So I was like, nah, we don't like the ending, do it again. Motherfuckers, you know what I was saying? Okay, the recent ending or the recent story, FGO kind of felt like the ending of its story. That's how you keep it going. You run it back. Literally. Go backwards. Genius. That's how you get it going on forever. All right. That answered my question. Because like I said, after the recent story in FGO, I just kind of felt like it was the end of it. So I just kind of stopped following it. But I guess they're gonna rewind now. And you sent a vid? Yeah, you want the just chatting part. Drop it if you like. Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking, how would the story go? Because they're going back in time. Back to the start. Okay, let's see. Pull up this video real quick. It's not loading. Does that link work? It's not loading anything. Okay, there you go. Right, got it. I just refresh it. Oh, it's from X-Naya, this guy. Let's open that. Let's pull up the YouTube video. Yeah, Demi Beast now. I remember how Nas was like, yeah, we won't ever let you summon beasts or anything because it wouldn't fit the magical lore, yada yada. Yeah, just fuck it, just summon him. just straight up summon those fuckers now. FGO has literally broken every rule that the original Fate Stay Night put in order for like summoning and whatnot. But it's okay, it's cool. As long as it's cool and it's well written, I don't give a fuck. Where is it? You want to do the cropped screen. I'll turn on the long chat for this one. Then we capture, where is it? This one. Big Grand Order. Oh my god, well, watching an FGO video on a booth stream in the Big 26? I was on my bingo card. But FGO those classic spam pop-ups. Huh. Oh fuck, I can't wait for that to reach global in 2 years. Oh my god, wait, the president gets fat now when you have that many stuff in it? Forgot, you missed Summer Sky. Whoop. That's what greeted the JP players, okay. Well then. I probably still won't play FGO because that game is too old and feels too dated and kind of a slog to play for me these days, but... Alright. Not bad, I'll see how the story goes. Wait for the translations to come out. Honestly, if I was still playing FGO and I was still a happy little Chud Face fan, oh my god, I'd probably I'll be just jumping with joy. So is it actually playable? Is it like a whole map, or is it just like a preview button for now? You can't actually go in there yet. I guess I could just find out later, but it's playable. Oh, okay. Then I'll wait for the community to translate it all for us global bros. We are on the quest to slay Demi Beast? Okay. Gotcha. Where did we left off? I think we were on Lost Belt. Where did we left off when we last streamed FGO? I think we were on Lost Belt 3, were we not? Were we on Lost Belt 3 or Lost Belt 4? I don't remember where we were. I don't remember I don't remember where we ended off on that FGO account. I'm gonna be real. My little Melu account. Melusine. I know we didn't do the Avalon Lefay. I think we were right under that one, or two-way. I can't remember. I really don't remember where we left off on that account. It was so long ago. That was like year 3. When did we play FGO? That was year 3, right? Year 3 of Ooze. I think that was year 3, if I recall. That's alright though. If you're wondering if we ever go back to playing FGO, most likely not. I'm just gonna keep up the story. That's just what I'm gonna do. I'll keep up with the story and enjoy it as it comes out. I also don't. Is there any units I really want? Because most of the units I ever want in FGO, I mean, there are newer units like Olga being a server now, but I mean, it was cool that Olga was a server, but it wasn't like enough for me to come back, you know. I guess also Draco Nero. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe FGO gets so crazy or does something so insane we play FGO again. You know, I would say that eating crayons is not good for your health, but then I forget, at least American crayons, they purposely designed that it's safe to eat just in case kids do eat it. Even the paper wrapper. So yeah, you know what? Eat as much crayons as you want, guys. Crayons. Crayon munching time. Let's go. Why don't you mention Cowboy because it's only you. Wait, don't tell me I was actually on the nose with that shit. I was just quoting a thing that happens in nature. Are you sure you guys didn't do that on purpose? Are you sure about that? You're the most tame of film. Are you now? Actually, no. I've seen some pretty degenerate femboys out there. Yeah. Man, that out. Oh, what battlefield? What, you were CTs on one match in Counter-Strike and they're on the T side or some shit? What? Armory Reforger? No. Oh, I so adore a boss with a 600k breakbar, 1 million HP, and when you kill it, she goes back to full engage another 2 seconds from around. Yeah, that's... When break bars were first introduced to FGO, I thought it was cool because it stopped you from one-shotting the boss and not enjoying all the cool story beats. But now it's just gotten so to the scale where I'm just like... I think the best way to describe FGO is that it's a product of being alive for lasting this long, honestly. It's a product of lasting for a little too this long. HP... I know, right? Modern gotchas, like, complaining about HP inflation. Bro, have you played FGO? Whoa! Like, the idea of break bars and a multi-health bar, like, done well, it's pretty cool. I've seen other games do it, it's pretty cool. But now it's just kind of... Man. Yeah, that's true. The fact that you can turn anyone into a Grand Saber kind of dealio. I forgot that's new. Is that in global yet, or is that still a JP thing only right now? All grand system? I actually don't know how far behind global is anymore. Because I know global used to be a whole 2.5 years behind, but now I don't know. Grant everything? You can just grant everything? Okay. Just JP, still JP? Okay. Yeah, so we made this thing where you can grant any server, but it just makes meta units more meta. Grand Meltress, nice. Grand BB. Meltress. Do I still have the Meltress poster up? I do have the BB Passionate Meltress. That's one of the few posters I never took down from my wall since like high school. When I was reorganizing my room and taking down a bunch of posters, I'm surprised that poster never moved. That poster is still up to this day. Sitting there in the corner of my wall. I love my Sacro faces. That's why I hope that she comes to Star Rail one day, please, next year. Really? When it comes to memorable FGO dudes, there's obviously the boy Gil. I say Merlin was pretty cool. He was pretty popular at the time. I remember when Merlin first dropped, I saw the thirst post for Merlin, and he was around because, you know, everybody likes a little aloof fuck boy. Yeah, who are some of the popular more FGO males out there? Yeah, FGO males don't really get that huge husbando wave. Oh, wife with FGO? True. Oh, here, I'll allow it. Why not? Not gassing, but shit, you love Merlin. Merlin's cool. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's Kukulane, but he's also just a day night character, so that doesn't count. But I guess when it comes to FGO originals, I can only really think about Merlin getting... Oh, no, wait. Motherfucking, Vortigern. You know? The Great Pretender. Himself. Oh my god. Dude, he... at least on the JP side, oh my god. When I was looking at the Fate alleyways, it was Archer or Emiya, Gil, Merlin, and then just so much of Oberon. So much of Oberon. I like Oberon too. He's cool. I like his design. Kind of wish I bought the tiny Oberon plushie when it came out. But yeah, Oberon definitely dominated the Fujoshi scene for FGO for a while. In fact, quite a while. So much so that Fujoshi also just kind of threw him in there with the femboys by force. Oh, handsome little twink man. Assault was kind of cheating. because he's an apocrypha character, not an FGO character. But Saber, oh dude, when Saber Stoffel came out, you know how many gallons of people were dumping on the fucking public internet? Oh my god, when Saber Stoffel came out, Jesus. The Gooners did not hold back. You know, I like the Stoffel before he became part of the mainstream of Otonokos, or I guess fanboys is what they call them. You see, I'm an OG. I still call them Otonokos. There's Chevalier as well, but Chevalier Dion. But yeah, that was more for like the fanboy enjoyers rather than the boy enjoyers. Use both terms. Do you know? I don't think I've ever seen you use it once, sir. You know what's something, speaking about like Otonoko culture, because you know, especially like earlier days, you know, like right when I just started streaming, and also before I started streaming, like pretty much from like middle of high school to like my young adult years, I was like super into Otonoko culture. But then I just kind of slowed down and just stopped caring. And one of my friends knows, like, why don't you really care about Otonoko culture anymore? I'm like, I literally just said the West ruined it for me. Literally. When Otonoko / fanboy culture hit the West and hit the normie market, just kind of ruined it for me, Chief. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know, right? I know, it might just me being a hipster. Who fucking knows? A contrarian. Oh, my web browser froze. Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're good. Enjoy yourself, fuck the haters. Yeah. Well, not also the haters, it's just like the fandom itself is kind of got obnoxious. I don't want to get too political, but you know, people have also been hijacking Otonokos for like their own political agendas now. I'm like, that's not what it was originally, man. But whatever. You know, I'm gonna be real. You know what's my favorite type of genres? Otonokos / cross-dressers that still hook up with a girl. That's my favorite type of Otonoko, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind the guy on guy stuff, but like, I always enjoyed it when he still pulled a girl. You know. My problem is they're just hijacking to, you know. I don't want to get too political. It just got hijacked. I'm just gonna keep it there. Also, the West can't seem to accept that Otonokos can still be straight dudes. That's another thing. But I digress. I'm just not into the whole thing as much anymore these days. Also, because I just don't like feeling to be associated with that group of people, you know? They're ready to get pegged. Let's go! Why do you think I was into that shit in the first place? Let's fucking go! It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. Alright, that's a joke. I don't know, I just liked it. It was just fun, cute. Like, look, you guys know me. I don't watch anime for hype or for aura farming. I just watch it if it has fun characters or cute characters. It's literally. You know, I don't even openly talk about Yuri stuff anymore, because even like being a Yuri fan, I don't know, just Western anime fans. And I think my problem is when COVID happened and anime became more mainstream. Like, what happened? Anime used to be the niche thing and people would call you a nerd for it. Now it's just a weird, like, mainstream accepted thing now. I miss when I was the fucking weird niche fucking anime guy. No, what I'm talking about is like, if you always like, because when I ever meet a new anime fan, the show they only ever talk about is literally shonen. Like, I already made it clear that I don't really like shonens. Like I enjoyed watching more rom-coms than I did watching shonens. And you guys already know my opinion on rom-coms, but like the only very few shonens I like are like the ones that are so different. Like I like One Punch Man because it was a take on I remember dude taking on Magica on Low-Cortisol podcast, because don't get me started on that. I actually trying to hold up bringing that up because that made me so mad, because Magica is like one of my favorite animes of all time. In fact, when I was in Japan this year, I went to the Magica like anniversary event they had at the Tokyo Skytree. And dude, I was just getting like nostalgia waves from back in my high school years enjoying that anime. But I'm telling you, man, it's just hitting this mainstream. It's pissing me off. It really is. Mainstream Western anime fans are just pissing me off these days. Like, don't get me wrong, we have some beautiful things coming out of mainstream anime going mainstream, like conventions getting more funding and whatnot, and being able to take place more frequently now. You know, the more accessibility of anime, and you know, like I don't know, there's a part of me that just misses when it was a small niche, you know. Yeah, we gotta get into no more. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the shonen fans are what's ruining it. Like I said, the only shonen I really like is JoJo, because it's like the most different shonen out there. Which is why JoJo Part 3 is my least favorite JoJo parts. This will upset the normie JoJo fans, because Part 3 fell into the shonen trope so hard with the new stand fight of the week kind of formula. But yeah, no, Part 3, it was, don't get me wrong, I still like Part 3, but like the middle parts of Part 3, like the whole middle Part 3, I did not like of JoJo at all. The early parts of Part 3 and like the ending part, good stuff. The JoJo Part 3 OVA from like the 90s, really good. Recommend watching that, that's really good. Part 4, I didn't like the start of Part 4 because it also had the trope of new stand user every week. Part 4 only honestly didn't get good until Yoshikage Kiro showed up. And Kiro is like one of my favorite villains of like all of media, regardless of anime or not. Like, I just love Kiro. Just the setup, the theming, and the music for the anime watchers. It's just so good. Not only that, he's like, his look is based off David Bowie, which is cool. Like, David Bowie's one of my favorite people of all time, so of course it's awesome. And you know what's funny? The part that I like the most, part 2, it gets hated so much by modern JoJo fans for some fucking reason. I fucking love Part 2. Oh, it was too fast. Oh, it was rushed. Well, Part 2 was short. It got straight to the point at least. It didn't drag on like some of the other parts. Joseph, when it comes to my favorite JoJo's, Joseph is definitely up there. I like it. Part 2 is my favorite. Actually, Part 2 used to be my number 1 until Steel Ball Run. When Steel Ball Run came out and I was rating that shit, it was so good. Steel Ball Run, Dio, is the whole reason why my friends call me Dio. Like, if you like, because if you guys have iPhones you can set your profile picture, and for like years now, before for like until like recently, because recently I switched my iMessage profile picture to Mint Fantomi, but for the longest time it was Dio. It was Steel Ball Run's Dio, or Diego Brando. He's such a cool character, and Scary Monster is such a cool stand. And Funny Valentine is also just a good villain. He's up there. He's only really a villain because Jesus told some farmer boy to stop him. Dude, it is crazy that Steel Ball Run only has like so little nice sprites. But God, Steel Ball Run is so good. I love Steel Ball Run. My favorite. JoJo Leon is good too. Alternate Part 4. It's not too bad. Yappy's pretty cool. Soft and Wet is probably still the most scariest and probably most deadliest stand to ever exist. With such an unassuming name. You think a stand name with name Soft and Wet wouldn't mean much, but Soft and Wet. If you I don't want to get too power scaly, but within the JoJo universe, Soft and Wet could probably clear a lot of the other stands. Let's be real. I think the only other stand I could probably stand par to par with is probably Golden Wind Experience Requiem. That's just me getting into JoJo nerdy stuff. Steel Ball Run anime, please be all finished. Other than that, I think that's about it. I think I've crossed all the topics off on my little notes here on my notepad here. So I think we'll call it here. I did reserve an hour in case we wanted to watch the state of play, but it was so dog shit that I didn't even bother. And I don't think you guys would care if I didn't watch it anyways, because state of play was kind of shit. I'm getting the DJ note. I don't have any DJ notes. The only most degenerate thing I did recently, if you didn't look on the Discord recently, you probably got distracted by all the Doros. I bought the limited run hard copy of Metamorphosis. The Metamorphosis. That's probably the most degen thing I've ever done recently. And it's still factory sealed. So and I don't want to break the seal. I'm keeping it factory sealed. That's my legendary cursed Gunnar object right there. I'm not gonna get rid of at all. Gonna keep that one. But that's probably the most degen thing I've done recently. Popularity to contrary to belief, I did not do the feet juice, despite me seeing it in person. I did not partake in the feet juice. There would have to be a very specific amount of set rules for me to even consider doing it. No, not giving you the Oozer feet juice. I am so worried because here's the thing, like I've been to many conventions, like so many conventions, and no conventions had the worst smelling groups of people ever than motherfucking Offkite. Like look man, I'm a VTuber fan myself, and I really don't want to shit on other VTuber fans, but boy do other VTuber fans smell like absolute dog shit, bro. Even when I was I don't know if I brought this up, but when I was at Japan this year for Hololive Super Expo, dude, some of the Hololive fan bros, like I want to be Hololive fans with you guys. Like, for the love of God, why do you smell so bad? I don't hate you guys. I just no, I don't want to murder. I don't want to be reliable for anyone getting sick off of feet juice. Showering, deodorant, and toothpaste, right? Specifically Western VTuber fans, because when I went to like the Indonesian fans and the other Japanese fans areas for Super Expo, everyone smelled fine. But no, the moment I start hanging out with the Westerners, like the Brits and the Americans and the Aussies, oh my lord, bro. Not only that, some of them literally, I brought this up last time, some of the Hololive fans on the Western side are like the quintessential Reddit guy. Like they were wearing blazers with like a t-shirt of Hololive underneath and motherfucking like business casual pants or fucking shorts, and then with the fucking fedora and like ponytail, like, and they talk with the list. I'm like, they're real. The Redditors are real. I really shouldn't be shitting on my fellow fan, but like, man, you guys are not helping us beat these allegations, man. Then again, I'm also the I'm also the quintessential of, oh look, female VTuber, always actually a dude behind the model. You're sorry, what do you mean? Which is why I'm so worried for Offkite this year, because people think San Jose is the city you can be unhinged at conventions, which is not. Again, to emphasize the feet juice is an after party not sanctioned by the convention. And nope, people are gonna go crazy at Offkite, so we'll see what VTubers are gonna do in Offkite this year and what the fans are gonna do and how horrible they're gonna smell. But oh yeah, 600 pound dude to keep myself safe because then refuses stacking coupon and another coupon. Those wide backing brothers, you gotta calm down, bro. But yeah, but other than that, I've pretty much closed all the topics I want to talk about today. Like I said, we would have done 3 hours, but we did not end up watching the state of play because it was shit. That just ended up being like a 10-minute footnote on my on today's stream. So please, is that $2.50 not worth fighting? No, dude, there's some people get there are times where I was at the grocery and I thought I was gonna hit the shorter line because there was only one person in queue, but some person a coupon. I swear to God, the people who love coupons will not be the allegations that using expired coupons are still valid, and they try to force it down and always call them oh my lord. Anyways, I'm just getting off topic again, but yeah, I'm gonna call it here. My voice is getting real dry and sore because I don't normally do just chatting for 2 hours straight like this. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in today. Stay hydrated. It is hot out these days. Stay hydrated, stay cool, and I'll see you all tomorrow with Star Rail or Summer Game Fest. Depending on tomorrow, we might either do Star Rail or Summer Game Fest, and then we'll just do Star Rail all day Saturday because we could probably beat Star Rail in one stream, right? We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll see. But who knows? Summer Game Fest could be ass, so we could just skip it. We gotta train. There's a reason why I don't really stream VNs on. Man, when we played Valhalla, dude, that shit was straining my voice. Anyways, sorry. I catch my breath there. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. I'll see y'all tomorrow with Star Rail. My camera is falling down. Don't sag. But yeah, other than that, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all tomorrow. No other announcements, then stay hydrated and don't pass out. It is fucking hot.